Hi guys, welcome to day 17 of our 28-day Pilates challenge. For today's session, we're going to work on our upper body strength and stability along with our core strength and stability. So we're going to start on all fours on our mat. You want to get yourself ready to go. We'll get our knees under our hips on either side with our legs hip width apart. We'll get our hands under our shoulders, hands shoulder width apart. Let's think about getting into a nice neutral pelvic position then. We can maybe rock forward and backwards just to find our center of gravity here. We'll add our breath to get us focused today. We're going to inhale in through the nose, exhale out through the mouth. Stop halfway between those 2 points where you feel your weight is even between your hands and your knees, your 4 points. And then let's take our time to find our pelvic neutral position then. Continuing our breath, we'll inhale as we allow the low back to arch ever so slightly, and exhale as we tuck the tailbone under. Inhaling in through the nose, big breath, exhaling out through the mouth, out through the lips. Exhaling, inhale and exhale. And let's stop halfway between those 2 points and we're in pelvic neutral. We're going to nod the chin to lengthen the back of the neck and hold it and draw the shoulders slightly away from the ears. Let's start our first movement then, which is our press up plus. We're going to inhale as we sink down in between the shoulders and exhale to come back up. Keep the chin nodded, the pelvis neutral. Inhale to dip down and exhale to lift up. Inhale, exhale. Keeping the rest of your body nice and still and stable. We want our pelvis to remain neutral, our weight to remain even between the 4 points, 2 hands and 2 knees. As we go into these nice scapular dips down and back up. Last 2. Last 1. We're going to stop in the center and keep drawing the shoulder blades away from the ears. We're going to tuck our toes in under us at the back. We're going to walk our hands ever so slightly further in front of the shoulders and a little bit further out to the sides. So our hands are slightly further in front and slightly wider. We'll keep our pelvic neutral position. We're going to inhale. And on our exhale, draw the belly button about a third of the way in towards your spine to engage a little through the abdomen. And on your next exhale, we're going to hover our knees just about 1 inch off the mat for 3, 2, 1, and lower. Draw the shoulders down again. Keep the neck long and lengthened. On your next exhale, hover, hold for 3, 2, 1, and drop. We'll continue these. Exhaling to lift and hold for 3, 2, 1, and lower. Keep going. As you're lifting and lowering, you're hoping that you don't want to shift your weight on front onto the hands just yet. Let's keep the weight back with our hips above our knees. Let's also make sure we don't lift too high here. So on your next one, have a look. If you're up here, you're cheating. That's too easy. Let's hover just over the floor and drop. Shoulders drawn down, neck long and lengthened. 2 more. Exhaling to lift and inhaling to lower. 1 more. Exhaling to lift. Inhaling to lower. From here, we'll bring our hands further in front, a little bit wider apart. Back to our Pilates rest position, inhaling to get ready. And on our exhale, we're going to hover our knees off the mat. And on the next exhale, stretch out into full high plank. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. We'll hold it for 3, 2, 1. We'll come back, hover over the mat again. Don't actually touch the floor. And exhale, push. Hold it for 3, 2, 1, and come back again, hovering over the mat. Exhale and lengthen. Think about lengthen the crown of your head to your tailbone. And release. 2 more. Exhale, stretch. Draw the shoulders down. And inhale, release. One more. Exhale, stretch. And let's hold it here, drawing the shoulders away from the ears, lengthening through the head and neck. We're going to turn the feet and lift the right hand up into side plank on our left side. So not dipping the hips, let's push those hips right up. And exhale, return to full plank. Let's go to the opposite side. Exhale, twist the feet, lift. We're using the right arm now. And return. Let's go again. Exhale, twist and lift. Full side high plank. And twist. And swap. Lift the hips up into the air, not sagging through the waist at any point. Lengthening through the entire spine. And inhale, one more, exhale. And inhale. And take a quick breather, dropping one knee, dropping the other knee, opening the knees out. Let's sit right back on our heels and take a break. Really focusing on the breath. Again, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Nice deep breaths, opening up the chest, opening up the ribcage, inhaling and exhaling. One more breath in. And roll up. We'll bring the legs back parallel, tucking the toes in, hands are in front, wider apart than shoulder width, shoulder blades down. We'll find pelvic neutral. Again, I'm going to move down my mat a little bit so don't go off it. And let's come up into full high plank again. We're going to exhale as we rotate to side plank and hold it. We're going to dip our hips down and exhale, push them back up. Let's reach the uppermost arm overhead, open your waist and push back up. And let's finish this sequence with a pike. We're going to turn, rotate, go into a downward dog, touch the opposite foot and come back to side plank. Let's do that on the other side. We're going to turn and exhale, twist onto the opposite arm. Let's dip the hips down, exhale, push back up. Let's reach the top arm up and over, side bending and back up. And then go into pike. We're going to twist. Touch the opposite knee, the opposite shin and release. And twist. Let's go for two of those with a little more flow. We're going to twist. Let's hip dip and lift. Side bend and release. And pike. And again, same side, hip dip and lift, side bend and release, and pike. Excellent, let's go back to full high plank. Draw those shoulders down, twist and rotate to the opposite side. Off we go, hip dip and lift, side bend and release, and pike. And again, same sequence, hip dip and lift. Side bend and release and pike. There we go. Let's rotate around, hold it, drop one knee, drop the opposite knee, open the knees, round the spine, let's sit back on our heels. Nice deep breath again, in through the nose and out through the mouth. Nice breath. Really filling up the chest again, opening up through the rib cage, inhaling and exhaling. Or inhaling and exhaling. We'll bring our legs parallel. And on your next breath out, walk your hands to the left. Nice deep breath. Exhale back to center and walk your hands to the right. And back to center. We're going to roll up from here, bring your feet out in front of you. We're going to sit on our mat. Let's get our hands just down on the mat beside us. We're going to have our palms, our fingers pointing forward. We're going to really work into the triceps now, these muscles at the backs of the arms. Bring your legs together. Let's think about our Pilates posture by opening the collarbones, lengthening through the head and neck. Keeping a nice deep breath going into the nose and out through the mouth. Take a breath in to prepare. And on our breath out, think about tucking your tailbone under. Let's scoop on up into reverse plank, pushing up with the hamstrings and triceps, and lower back down. If you feel you need to move your wrist a little bit, that's fine. Get yourself comfortable and repeat. Scooping up through the tailbone, not looking at the ceiling, holding tension in your neck. Nod your chin, look in front and lower. And let's go with a little more flow now. Tuck the tailbone under, scoop up, squeeze through the glutes and triceps, and lower back down. And repeat. Exhale as we lift up and inhale to lower. Working through the core here, really working hard through the back line, the glutes, the hamstrings, the spinal extensor muscles, and the backs of the arms. Exhale. Lift. Inhale. Drop. Last two. Exhale to lift. Squeezing through the glutes and drop. Last one. Exhale. Lift. And drop when we're down. Let's reach forward. Getting a stretch through the back line there. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling to reach through the fingertips. Sink a little deeper. Breath in. And on the breath out, restack. Really tall again. Let's go for another step. We'll take the hands back behind us. If you found that one challenging enough, don't move on to the next level. Stay as you were. Let's get ready to go. Breath in. And breath out. Let's tuck that tailbone under. Lift up. Head back down if you want a little, if you want to stay at the same level. If you want to progress, let's stay here. Stay up. And we're going to bend the right knee. And extend. Stay up. Let's extend the left knee. And extend. And lower. Right back down. This time we're keeping the legs a little bit wider apart. Let's go again. We're going to scoop up through the tailbone. Lift. And bend. And extend. Other side. Bend. And extend. And lower. Back down. So pick the level that suits you. Let's go for two more. Exhaling as we scoop up. Nodding the chin. And extend. Working the hamstrings, working the glutes, the core muscles, the upper body and arm muscles. Excellent. Don't strain your neck. Let's go for one more. Tuck that tailbone under. Keep the collarbones open. Ribcage down. Let's bend and extend. Last one. Bend and extend. And lower. Right back down. Well done. Let's reach forward all levels as if you're trying to reach your toes. Keep the legs apart. Inhaling and exhaling. One more big breath in. And on your breath out, let's restack. We're going to finish off in a sitting position. Let's turn to face forward. We're going to sit with our legs crossed. Let's think about sitting nice and tall then on the sit bones. Think about opening the collarbones, lifting the head and neck, growing really nice and tall, imagining a little string pulling you up. Let's think about our breath again now as we relax, de-stress, and let go of any tension that we might be feeling. We're going to inhale again and exhale. Just take a moment to be present with the breath. Maybe even close your eyes. And just think about your posture as you continue the breath. Have you got your weight really even between the right and left side of your pelvis? Your sit bones nice and even, putting weight through them both. Sitting up tall, ribcage relaxed. Collarbones are open, shoulders gently drawn down, and the head and neck is long and lengthened. Using that breath to really open up through the chest and the rib cage. to roll the shoulders up, bring them back and drop them down. Bring them up and back and down. Up and back and down. One more, up and back and down. Let's see if we can go in the opposite direction. Let's go up and forward and down. Feels quite unnatural. Up and forward and down. Draw them back, up, forward and down. That nice circular movement, keeping the weight even across both sides of your pelvis. And we'll stop relaxing through the shoulders. We're going to bring the left ear towards the left shoulder. Just getting a stretch on the right side of the head, the right side of the neck and the upper back. Continuing our lovely deep breath. Eyes open or closed, you decide. For a little bit of a deeper stretch then, we're going to turn our head, rotate, look down at your left thigh. Bring your right hand behind your back, rest it on the floor behind you. And use your left hand just to hold the back of the head to draw down on that stretch a little bit more. Don't overdo it, keep the sit bones exactly where they are. If you're feeling any tingling or numbness in this right hand, then bring it just by your side or place it back on your thigh. And we'll come up and back to center. Let's do the same on the opposite side to finish off. We're going to bring the right ear to the right shoulder. Bring the left hand behind your back, staying up really tall through the rest of the spine. And if you want a deeper stretch, let's turn and rotate the head, look down at the opposite thigh. Use this arm then to pull on down. Still working on that deep breath. Let it go, come back to center and let's rest. Well done everyone for day 17. Thanks a million for joining me. I'll see you again tomorrow.